Warmest of welcomes back to the YouTube channel, and we are finally revealing the new series today, in this very video, in fact, in the form of a trailer, which I will show you in just a moment. But first, I need to discuss the drama surrounding the previous video and explain a few things as well. Because, yeah, some of y'all are not too happy, but that's okay. By the way, I'm in my car because I have been filming, of course, for the new series today and most other days, in fact. And also, we're in the middle of a heat wave, so I'm staying in the car because it's 38 degrees Celsius outside. And I have aircon here in the lovely car, so there we go. Right, let's discuss the previous video. For anyone who didn't watch it, it was the appraisal of the house. I was actually kind of on the money with regards to the value of the place. However, I overlooked the fact that I won't be able to, or basically the French government doesn't take into consideration the materials that I bought for the place. They can't be counted as an expense for the house, which would mean I would be hit with capital gains tax if I were to sell the house for what it actually cost me. Essentially meaning you get taxed twice. Taxed on your income, of course, and then you buy the materials, so the money that you've already been taxed on goes into the property, and then when you sell the property you get taxed again. But that's only on the price of the material, so it's not the end of the world. It was an oversight on my part. A lot of people, or some people in the comment section, were quick to blame me, and I completely agree, because in the last video I'm pretty sure I said this was entirely my fault. Roll the tape. This whole situation is entirely my fault, right? I wasn't careful enough when planning out the project. I didn't look deeply enough into the specifics. Hopefully that clears things up, that we are in agreement. Ultimately, it is my fault. Even if I don't necessarily agree with the logic or lack thereof regarding certain aspects of French law, I have to, of course, respect and adhere to the law of the land. Absolutely. So that's fine. That's life, whether I'm happy about it or not. But ultimately, you know, after a few hours, I was fine with it. It's not the end of the world. It's a few grand lost. Hey ho. That's life. You know, money comes, money goes. It's all good. Whoa! That would have been more money lost if we dropped the camera. Yeah, so not the end of the world. But hopefully that clears things up, that we are in agreement, because I don't know, some people, maybe they didn't watch the video in its entirety, or they missed that part in particular, but we can agree it's my fault. With regards to, of course, finishing the renovation and living in it or renting it out, that's another suggestion that I saw a lot in the comment section. Let's get into that right now. So first of all, the aspect of renting the place out once it's renovated is not something that I would ever in a million years be willing to do on a long-term basis. Because in France you have something called a winter truce, which means from November the 1st to March the 31st, every single year, so for 5 months out of the year, evictions cannot be enforced in France. Basically, you can't evict anyone in France that's living in your house, not paying, trashing the place, doesn't matter. You can't get rid of them for those 5 months of the year. Also, the time frame to evict someone if they don't pay is 12 to 24 months. So that's not something that I want to do, because you imagine you've got a tenant that doesn't pay for a whole year, 18 months, 24 months. I always think to myself, can I handle the worst case scenario? And that is obviously one of the worst case scenarios. And the truth is, probably not. So I'm not going to go down that path. I think it's important for tenants to have rights, but the 12 to 24 months to get someone out of your house if they stop paying, for me, it's just too long. But that still begs the question, why don't I do the place up and then sell it? You know, live in it for 6 months to a year and then sell it, and there'll be no capital gains tax because you're living in it, which means it's your premier home, which means it's capital gains tax exempt. Well, I don't even know if I can still live in France full time. That's still up in the air. That hasn't been sorted out yet. Of course, bureaucracy in France takes a long time. So, I don't know. That's one element of it. Second element is, of course, I don't have the skill set. And again, I'm holding my hands up 100 million %. I don't know how to install kitchens, bathrooms, most stuff when it comes to a renovation. I just don't have that skill set, and I accept my lack of ability when it comes to that stuff. I feel like we've done a pretty good job though so far, but yeah, that's it. I'm just not naturally talented when it comes to renovation, and I'm not in a position in life with regards to finances to be able to spend 5 figures. You know, you're looking at what, 20, 30, 40k max to get the professionals in to be able to do all of that stuff. I don't have the money on hand. I'm not willing to get into debt for it. And at the end of it, because of course I have talked to agents about the value, the market and all that stuff, there is no guarantee that I'll be able to even recoup that cost if I were to get the professionals in. So essentially the potential profit in the place would be going to the tradesmen, which of course they need to be paid anyway. But the place is ideal for someone who does have that knowledge. There is profit in it if the work is done yourself. I just don't possess that ability, and I accept it. And there's no shame in it. I'm just happy that I was able to buy the house in the first place and have a go with the help of my friends, of course. Which brings me to probably the last topic of this conversation. Getting my friends in the house and helping. This seems to kind of ruffle a few feathers with regards to my friends helping me to renovate the place. All I can say is suck it up, buttercup. My friends offered. What am I going to do? Turn them away? Deny their offer to help? Absolutely not. We're friends. We do each other favours all the time throughout the years. I have plenty of friends that wanted to help. Hey, I'm blessed. Friendship never ends. That's how we roll. I don't know what else I can say. But of course, maybe some people think that I'm taking advantage of my friends, and you would be absolutely right. I wouldn't be friends with them if I can't use them and abuse them. I'm just kidding, of course. Like I mentioned, we do each other favours as friends. I just don't shout about everything I do for my friends. You can give me all the advice you want in the world. I really appreciate it. But the moment you start being disrespectful is the moment that I start laughing and dismissing whatever's said. It's just the way things go. So, to sum things up, I'm not going to risk any more money doing up the place. I don't have the expertise to do up the place. I accept all of my shortcomings. But, there is one thing I can do. And hopefully, this new series is enough to give back in the form of some light-hearted entertainment, because I do owe it to you, the viewer, to provide you with said entertainment, because you have supported me through all these years by watching these videos. It's all thanks to you. You've made it possible. And now it's time to show you the trailer for the brand new series. Hope you like it. Roll the tape. So there you have it. We are going on a fantastic antique shopping adventure where I showcase antique shops that have never been seen before. Some old, some new, some shiny, some rustic. It's really exciting. Some urban, some rural. Yes, I can't wait. This should take us all the way into the end of the year. I'm going to really focus on editing them as good as ever before, better than ever before in fact, and try and like really up my game with regards to not just touring the antique shops, but I want to like dive more into the items themselves and show what they are and all that stuff. So we'll see how that plays out. Really excited to be doing this. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I know some of you will, some of you might not, but hey ho, that's okay. It's not for everyone, but I'm just doing what I enjoy, and yeah, that's what it's all about. Now, I did want to get the first episode out at the beginning of August. That's come and gone. Obviously, I have, at the same time as filming all of this, I've been trying to sort out my living situation, notably getting a place with a nice YouTube studio to be able to do a bit of extra filming and editing. Yeah, so that's what I'm in the middle of doing right now, but I still want to get the first pilot or episode 1 of this series out. What's the date today? I want to get it out this month in August. You know, I'll be really disappointed if I don't do that. So thanks so much for your patience. There's plenty of other YouTubers that are doing renovation projects on YouTube for you to enjoy. I'm just stripping things back, simplifying my life as much as possible, and I feel like this new series is a great way for me to be able to make content without too much fuss, without too much financial risk, and without too much stress. That's what life's all about. I'm loving life right now. If not for this heat wave, could be a little bit cooler, but hey ho, away we go. Thanks so much for listening to me talk about all this stuff. Hopefully that clears the air. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. That's totally fine. It's a free country. But I'm going to love you and leave you now, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye for now.